How are you? I think you all are fine. This is Lavan Shokar. Welcome to my today's class. Today I am going to start a new chapter. Basically, today I am going to take a class on chapter 3, and you know all the name of the chapter is the solar system and the earth. Okay. So before the start of my class, I would like to show you our today's learning outcomes. After the class, you will be able to say about the solar system. Then you will be able to describe the sun, and at last we will be able to describe the planets of the solar system. So dear student, let's get started of our today's class. At first I am going to discuss about the universe. So what is called universe? Okay, universe means a vast extensive sky around the earth's surface, includes the galaxies, the stars, comets, nebulas, planets, minor planets, aerotheles, and other luminaries. So now I'm going to show you the definition to you. So this is the definitions of the universe. The universe means a vast extensive sky exists around the surface of the earth, includes the stars, galaxy, nebulas, comet, planet, minor planets or satellites, aerotheles, and other luminaries. And you can use these definitions in your examinations. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a picture to you, and you have to tell me about this picture. This is the pictures of the solar system, and here we are watching the planets of the solar systems, including the sun. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss about the solar system. The another name of the solar system is solar family. So what is called the solar system or solar family? Solar family basically consists of the sun, its planets, its minor planets, countless comets, and innumerable aerolites altogether. So now I'm going to show you the definitions of the solar system to you. So this is the definitions of the solar system. The solar system or the solar family consists of the sun, its planets, minor planets, asteroids, countless comets, and innumerable aerolites altogether. Okay, and you can use these definitions in your examination. You will get good marks, inshallah. Then there are 8 planets, few minor planets, thousands of asteroids, and millions of comets in the solar system. This is another important information regarding the solar system. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a picture, and here we can see all the planets of the solar systems round the sun, on their respective orbits. Okay, so this is the natural scenario of the solar system. So dear student, now I am going to describe all of the things regarding the sun. First of all, control all the planets of the solar system. Yes, the sun controls all the planets and all the minor planets of the solar systems. Okay, then bright star. Okay, this is another important characteristics of the sun. Okay, all the stars are not the bright stars. Okay, but the sun is one of the bright stars of the universe. Provide heat and light to all planets of the solar system. Okay, so the sun provides heat and light to all the planets and all of the minor planets of the solar system. Then 50 core kilometer away from the earth. Okay, so the sun is situated 15 core kilometer away from our earth. Then 1300,000 fold bigger than the earth. So this is another information regarding the sun, and it is 1300,000 fold bigger than our earth. Then revolves on its own axis on about 25 days or 25 solar days. Okay, to turn for one time, the sun needs 25 solar days on its own axis. So what is called axis line? Axis line is the lines which goes through the center of an object on which the object turns itself. Okay, then atmosphere. The atmosphere of the sun consists of 55% of hydrogen and 45% of helium gas and 1% of other gases. Temperature. The temperature will be will be high. This is very natural. The temperature of the surface of the sun is 57,000 degrees Celsius. Then create energy by the atomic energy generation process. Okay, so sun creates energy by the atomic energy generation process. At first hydrogen turned into helium, then helium turns into energy, and by this process the sun creates energy. Okay, then the sunspot. Okay, the scientists have discovered a black point on the surface of the earth. This is called the sunspot. Okay, so in sunspot, temperature comparatively less than the other parts of the sun's earth surface, and last number is that has no liquid. Okay, and there is no presence of liquid on the surface of the sun. So that's all about the sun, and you must use these data informations when you write down answer regarding the sun. Then you will get very good marks in your examination. So dear students, now I'm going to show a picture. So this is the pictures of the solar system, and here we are watching all the planets round the sun. Okay, on its on their respective orbits. So now I'm going to discuss about the planets. So what are called the planets? So basically planets are the some luminaries influenced by the gravitations revolves around the sun in the space through certain orbit maintaining particular durations. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the definitions of the planets to you. So this is the definition. Some luminaries influenced by the gravitations revolve around the sun in space through certain orbits maintain a particular durations are called planets. Okay, here orbits means the paths are way to round the sun. Okay, and there are 8 planets of the solar system. Dear students, now I am going to discuss all of the 8 planets according to the distance from the sun. So first of all, I am going to discuss about the planet Mercury. First of all, position. It is the most closest planet to the sun. Then size. It is the smallest planet of the solar system. Then diameter. Its diameter is 4,850 kilometers. Then weight, 3/50 of the earth. Okay, so the weight is 3/50 of the earth. Then orbits. To orbit the sun once, it needs 88 earth days or 88 solar days. Distance from the sun, it is situated 5.8 crore kilometers from the sun. Then satellite, it has no natural satellites. And other information. Many hills and mountains with level grounds have been noticed on the surface of Mercury. So that's all about the planet Mercury, and you have to memorize these data and information to write down about Mercury. And this topic is very important for CQ question. So dear student, now I am going to discuss about the planet Venus. First of all, position. So it is the second closest planet from the sun. Then position from the earth. Okay, the most closest planet to the earth. So Venus is the most closest planet to the earth. This is very vital information, both the MCQ and both when you write down answer about the planet Venus. Then distance from the sun, it is situated 10.8 crore kilometer from the sun. Then distance from the earth, it is situated 4.34 kilometer from the earth. Then satellite, it has no natural satellites. Then orbits the sun. To orbit the sun, it needs 225 earth days. And atmosphere, the presence of carbon dioxide gas is about 96%. That means the atmosphere of the planet Venus consists of 96% of carbon dioxide. Now I am going to describe the other information, and this information will be very important. Okay, first of all, we find it in the western sky as the evening star and at dawn as Vesper in the eastern sky. Dear students, try to understand this line. Okay, so when we see the planet Venus in the western side of the earth, okay, we call it as evening star, and when we see the planet Venus in the eastern part of from the earth, we call it as Vesper. Okay, then the sun rises and sets twice a year in its sky. This is another important question. And then acid rain showers due to the dense cloud of carbon dioxide in this planet. Basically, in this planet, in this planet, the level of carbon dioxide is very high, and due to the presence of carbon dioxide, acid rain showers happens frequently. So dear student, that's all about the planet Venus. Now I am going to describe about our planet. So what is the name of our planet? The name of our planet is the Earth. Okay, first of all, position, the third closest planet from the sun. Then size, diameter. Okay, 12,552 kilometers in the east west and 12,709 kilometers in north south. Okay, then distance from the sun, it is situated 150 million kilometers away from the sun. And to orbit the sun once, it needs 365 days, 5 hours, 48 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay, and this duration is called on solar year also. Then satellite, it has only on natural satellites, and the name of the satellite is moon. Then distance from the moon. Okay, so the earth is situated 3,81,500 kilometers away from the moon. Then the average temperature. What is the average temperature of the earth? So the average temperature of the earth 13.90 degrees Celsius. Then atmosphere. Okay, so this planet has sufficient oxygen and nitrogen to live animals. Okay, so this is the only planet of the solar system or the solar family where which is suitable to live both animals and plant. Then orbits, to orbit the earth once by the moon, it needs 29 days and 12 hours. Okay, so dear students, that's all about our earth. When you will write down about the earth, you must write down this information in your answer script, then you will get good marks in your examination. So dear students, now I'm going to discuss about the next planet according to the distance from the sun. So the name of this planet is the Mars. Okay, first of all, position, and this is the fourth closest planet according to the distance from the sun. Then position from the earth, it is just after the earth. Okay, and our earth is located between the planets Mars and Venus and Mars. Okay, so the Venus is situated just before the earth, and the Mars is located just after the earth. Okay, then distance from the sun. Okay, and it is situated 22.8 core kilometer from the sun. Then diameter, its diameter is 6787 kilometer. Distance from the earth, okay, it is situated 7.8 core kilometers from the earth. Then to orbit the sun it needs 687 days. Satellite, it has two satellites, two famous satellites, okay, and Deimos and Phobos. Then atmosphere, okay, so, atmosphere consists of 3% of nitrogen and 2% of argon gas. Orbits, to orbit once on its own axis it needs 24 hours and 37 minutes. Then weight, 1/10 of the earth, its weight is 1/10 of the earth's weight. Now I am going to show some other information regarding the planet Mars. So this is the thing, the amount of water is very scant here. It is colder than the earth and its average temperature is below the freezing point. So living is impossible here. Its surface is peppered with gorges and vast volcanoes. Its red color comes from the iron oxide in its soil. So that's all about the planet Mars. Okay, when you will write down about the answer regarding the planet Mars, you will follow these informations. Definitely you will get good marks in your examination. So dear students, now I am going to describe about the planet Jupiter. First of all, position, the fifth closest planet from the sun. Then size, the largest planet of the solar system. This is very vital information regarding the solar system and regarding the planet Jupiter. So Jupiter is the most largest planet of the solar system, and it is 1300-fold bigger than our Earth. Then diameter, its diameter is 1,42,800 kilometer. Then distance from the sun, it is situated 77.8 core kilometer away from the sun. Then to orbit the sun once, it needs 12 years. It's a long time. Then to orbit on its own axis, it needs 9 hours and 53 minutes. Next, satellites. Okay, so it has 67 satellites like Ganymede, Callisto, Io, Europa, etc. You have to memorize the name of these satellites, and these are very important for MCQ questions also. Then other informations, the sun rises and sets in this planet twice on Earth day. So that's all about the planet Jupiter, and you must write down this information regarding the planet Jupiter. Okay, so now I am going to describe about the planet Saturn. First of all, position, it is the sixth closest planet from the sun. Next, size, this is the second largest planet of the solar system. Then distance from the sun, it is situated 143 core kilometer away from the sun. Then to orbit the sun once, it needs 29 years and 5 months. And to orbit on its own axis, it needs 10 hours and 40 minutes. Atmosphere. Now I'm going to talk about the atmosphere of the Saturn. Okay, its atmosphere consists of hydrogen and helium, methane, and ammonia gases. Then satellite, it has 62 satellites like Capitus, Tethys, Hua, Titan, Enceladus, etc. Then other information. Okay, so this planet, that means the planet Saturn, is ninefold bigger than the Earth, and this planet have surrounded by three bright belts. Okay, so that's all about the planet Saturn. So dear students, now I'm going to talk about the planet Uranus. Okay, first of all, position. Okay, it is the seventh closest planet from the sun. Then size, the third largest planet. Okay, so this is the third largest planet of the solar system. Then distance from the sun, it is situated on 287 core kilometer away from the sun. Then diameter, its diameter is 49,000 kilometer. To orbit the sun once, it needs 84 years. Then atmosphere. Okay, so its atmosphere processes a vast amount of methane gases. So this is very important information regarding the planet Uranus. Okay, then satellite. Okay, it has 27 satellites like the Miranda, Ariel, Oberon, Andrel, Titania, etc. So you must memorize the name of the satellites of the planet Uranus, and these are important for MCQ questions also. And other informations, its volume is larger than the Earth by 64 fold. That means it is 64 times bigger than the Earth, and the weight of this planet is 15-fold bigger than our Earth. Okay, so that's all about the planet Uranus. Now I am going to discuss about the planet Neptune. First of all, position. So it is the eighth closest planet from the sun. Then diameter is 48,400 kilometer. Then to orbit the sun once, it needs 165 years. Then distance from the sun, it is situated 450 core kilometer away from the sun. Then satellite. Okay, it has 14 satellites like Triton, Nereid, etc. So that's all about the 8 planets of the solar system. Here I have used mind mapping strategy to to remember or to memorize regarding the information regarding the data of these 8 planets. Okay, so dear student, now I'm going to talk about asteroids. So what is called asteroids? Okay, so between Mars and Jupiter, so there are numerous small planets, and these numerous planets are called the asteroids in a body. So let's have a look on the definitions of asteroids. So numerous small planets are orbiting together in between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, so a luminary with a diameter less than 1.6 kilometer to 805 kilometer is called asteroid. They are called asteroids in a body. So that's all about the asteroids. And asteroids, what is asteroids is important for knowledgeable questions, so you have to give much attention on this topic. So dear students, now I am going to go the next part of our today's class, and the name of this part is evaluation part. Here I am going to ask some question to you, and you have to try to give the right answer of this question. First of all, what is the sun? Sun is the regulator of the solar system. Okay, Then basically sun is the star, one of the stars of the universe. Then sun is the regulator of the solar system. Okay, both are correct. Then number two, what thing that a planet does not belong? Okay, heat and light that a planet does not belong. What is the evening star? When the planet Venus stays in the western side from the earth is called the evening star. Then what is called the solar system? Okay, so solar system or solar family consists of the planets, minor planets, countless comets, and innumerable aerolites and other luminaries altogether. Now, five, what is the sunspot? Scientists have discovered a black point on the surface of the sun, and this is called the sunspot. So that's all about our today's class. Okay. So, dear students, uh, if you have faced any problem to understand our today's class, you can put your question in comment box after watching this class. Okay, then I will give the right answer of your question. So dear student, thank you very much for watching me with your kind passion. Next time see you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz.